Alright guys, we got the Hallmaster 2.5 ton RV stabilizer from Harbor Freight. And the reason why is one of mine is blown out. The other one's blown out, but it works. Now I was reading on these, and you have to drill. It says you have to drill 2 new holes on the mounting bracket, but if you want to put the new bracket on there. But this is what I'm thinking, and I can see why. Ouch. I think, let's see if I can get you guys under here. I think, oh, sorry about that. I think I'm just gonna unbolt them right here. And then slide them in. So, the issue I'm having, and I'm gonna figure out what kind of pin. I can't see. It looks like they don't even have them in here. But I'll grab my drill and show you guys what happens. This whole threaded rod comes twisting out. So, like I said, I'm just gonna unbolt them here. These are bigger. Seem like they are. So, I do a quick unbolt and rebolt. Yeah. I also got some cacti. I tried getting her to let us name it Gonads, but you're gonna kill that little one. She's a madria. Oh, you just killed it.
It's not attached to nothing.
Pulled her right out. Get you guys straight back on here again. So, sorry, I gotta adjust this. I'm kind of doing a different style of mount here, but you're still on my phone. My truck bed's a mess. So anytime you buy one of these jacks, they automatically give you one of these. So now I have 3, which is fine. Whatever. Somebody might need one later on in life. So we're gonna be swapping out both. I got 2. They were only $37 a piece. So that's pretty cool. This campground that we're at is pretty cool. They got fiber optic wire, so it's like, or fiber optic Wi-Fi. And the only reason why I can say it's pretty strong is because I was Googling this thing yesterday, and that right there is the Wi-Fi modem for the fiber optic. Here's my camper. The only place I don't get service at is, believe it or not, when I'm in my bathroom, when I need it the most. Because I was looking on Harbor Freight's apps to find me one of these jacks. If they only had one, that was fine. I could have used just the one. But I wanted to just replace both of them because they're both junk. And I'll tell you why they're junk too. I'll show you guys. Yo, you're gonna have to move your cheeks.
Can't.
Some of us got real men jobs to do. was also my idea to get a plant. You can't say the F word on YouTube, baby. She said fire truck, guys. She wanted a plant, but she wanted a useful plant, like something we could use. And I'm like, I want a cacti. Look at that, you made me mess up. Now I don't know where my tools are. Jesus. Oh, why do I have so much stuff? Yeah, these new jacks are like a lot bigger than what's on there now. No, it's exactly what everybody said. They're an absolute unit. So, I'll show you guys something. Putting an impact on this is not a good idea. And I found out why. Because they're not meant to be ooga-doogad. There's a pin or something in here that keeps everything compressed. I'll show you once I get this out. I gotta go grab my drill though, because it has my adapter on it. Alright. So, when you put this adapter on there, and you ooga-dooga it, that's when the problems start. So, they're not meant to be powered down and powered up like that. Just a nice drill. Bring them up. So you can see it's not coming up, right? The jack's not coming up. See, there's this hole right here. Right here. There's supposed to be something in there. I've tried putting pins. I've tried putting everything I possibly could into there. And it just doesn't last. It comes right out. So, we're gonna just pull it out. And to do this, you just have to, that's what I have to do all the time. And there's a good chance these come dropping down, going down the road, and next thing you know, you're tearing them off. So, these new ones won't do that. And you can try to push them in, but yeah, they don't stay. So, now I got this fucker stuck on there. Oh great, now I just swore on YouTube. Ah, yes, hammer. So yeah, we're gonna swap these guys out. We're gonna swap them out and yeah, put these big guys on there. Look, really big. Plus they're 2.5 tons, so I'm pretty sure they're bigger than what's on here. We are in Oklahoma, Stillwater, Oklahoma. It's about a half hour off the freeway, just south of the Kansas line. In a nice little campground, RV park. It's Whitetail Creek, something like that. Really nice campground, and they only charge $25 a night. And you get a full concrete pad, fiber optic Wi-Fi. I mean, it's pretty nice. Pretty nice here. I don't know if I can work on my camper here, but I bet they were not going to say anything if I'm trying to replace my stabilizer jacks. $17. What is this? 3/8. Of course. I need a 17 and a fatty. Ah, damn it. I smashed my glasses into the side of the camper. Well, that's how they're all going to break. That's how they're all going to break, I guess. Let me just see if I can find a tripod to put you guys on. Come on. You're one rusty bolt. You're probably asking, why don't you use the impact that's right there? I don't know, man. I choose problems. What's that one guy say? I want problems, not peace. Yeah, that's me, brother. Now fall out, you animal. Ew. So yeah, now we're just gonna put this new one in. I wonder what I would all have to drill out. Jesus, these ones are heavy. Oh, I see. Yeah, I think we'll just impact these one off and put these ones in. I think that's what I'm gonna do. mean, if I could find a way to maybe fix this, I would have no problem like putting them in the no problem putting them in the whatchamacallit, like somewhere along the frame rails. But I just don't see a way that these are gonna stay. Let's try to get these off. I hope Harbor Freight didn't do like Harbor Freight thing and maybe put a tack weld on something. You know how silly people be. Asking yourself like, dude, why are you taking apart a perfectly good jack? So I don't have to drill holes. They provided me with a punch. Huh. Well. This sucks. So what I'm gonna do is just probably try to take them out using the either. What should we do? Alright guys, so that's what I've done in a time lapse. So I found it easier just to put this down, but I still have to attach it back up here, but before I could do that I have to suck everything in because it's a little wide. So I'm just gonna tighten these up so it sucks everything together. And then hopefully that lines up my holes. And if it doesn't, well, that sucks. But think it did. I'm gonna try to just send it back in with the drill. Somebody's probably gonna tell me, especially like my dad, who's probably gonna watch this. You should just grab new self-tappers. Probably, but I'm not. That I'm not. Yeah, that looks legit. Is this too big or too small? Too big, too small. Alright. These are so rusty they look like they're gonna snap off, and if that's the case, that's gonna piss me off. Alright. So now that we got the new one on, always use the drill. I like that. I do like that. Heck yeah. One down, one to go. So now you can kind of see in there that hole. I've tried putting these in there. I've tried like cotter pins, you know, just to get it down here from Carthage. I used one of these just to hold it up, just to go down this road. But Harbor Freight came in clutch, so that's like one of the reasons why I seen the one dude's like broke it off on a mountain. Harbor Freight came in clutch with this absolute unit of a fit, so that's what we're putting on and taking off. Which way do I want it? I guess it really doesn't matter. Alright guys, sorry about that. My whole phone died. So I don't know if I showed you guys that other side or not, but I finished that. It works great. Oh crap, I'm taking the wrong ones off. We want to leave the feet on. Crap. We want to take these guys off. I mean, there is probably an easier way to do this, like taking both these mounting brackets off, but I don't want to risk snapping off one of those self-tappers damn it. Guess I could just leave these on. No, I won't. I want these all the way out. Because once I get them all the way out, then I just need to hook up the new one. There is like a little plate that is in the middle, and you got to keep that because it keeps these arms from sliding back and forth. Now I have to make sure when I put this on, I'm putting the right side on. Yeah. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. It rains every time my AC shuts off. Okay, you can stop because you're like literally getting everything wet. I don't know what's going on. I can't get go in here now. And you guys can't see because I don't have the camera pointed in that direction. Yeah, I can. Don't know. I don't know. I'm hoping it doesn't rain again from my AC. I'm gonna try to get this installed before it does. It's all coming down to this plate that I said that needs to stay in there. There we go. Hold the fuck. Ooh, that fucking hurt. So for whatever reason, I have to like pull this one in, putting the bolt on it. This whole one is just different. And that one was like literally just pushed it on. This one I have to do all this fucking work to. Shouldn't be swearing. I am. But see, like I did all that. Now I gotta take them off. I gotta wrestle these back on. Like I know my AC, it's gonna turn off here pretty quick. All I'm doing right now is just getting it just right. So I can slide it slide it in. Harbor Freight, guys. $37 a piece. Comes with this fancy thing. And honestly, as long as you use a drill, do not use an impact on these things, they will last. One of the reviews I've seen is the guy's still using them after 4 years. He went and got another set to keep his camper from rocking side to side. And he put them along the frame rail. As long as you don't use an impact and just use your drill. I think this is a 3/4 inch if you don't have the adapter. If you can't afford an adapter, it's like a 3/4 inch socket fits on this. Well, let's be honest. If you're going camping, you can afford the socket. Honestly, it comes with about everything you can get. So, that's awesome. I feel happy. I was just going to replace these bolts with pins because another YouTuber I watch, Fate Unbound, all he uses is pins. So he literally pops the pins out, drops the whole jack out, he stores it in his under compartment. That way he never has to worry about ripping them off. But I got to get the last bits on because that AC is going to turn off. And then we're going to get rained on. It's that Chastity kid, Tyler Cassidy. He just got dumped on. Yeah. I need that. I don't need that. I need this. I'm the reason I'm going to get rained on. Because I'm sitting here dinking around. Probably in the near future I will replace those. Oh, there's just a bunch of twigs under here. Awesome. So, yeah. This was awesome. You guys can see I'm repping the Predator Power Station at Harbor Freight. It's pretty cool. Oh. Whatever I was using the 17 mil on, I obviously touched some electrical. Because it's all arced up on one side. Huh. Oh well. I do need to move this back though. Boom. So yeah, that's a quick do-up on those stabilizer jacks from Harbor Freight. Honestly, if you got the brackets, just take them off. That's what I would do. Pop them off quick, put them with the original, The originals line up. These are drilled like that. The other ones were kind of like a big V. So instead of drilling new holes, using the old ones. And there's a plate in there that separates the two jack arms, or spreads them apart so they're evenly spaced. Make sure you keep that in there. So, may not look like it on the back, but we got a trailer wash yesterday. Yeah. Concrete pad though. Fiber optic Wi-Fi. Full hookups. 50 amp or 30 amp. Plus you can get the, you know, your heated hose if you want it. But $25 a night. It's in Stillwater, Oklahoma. They have 2 washers, 2 dryers, coin operated. Yeah, if you can deal with the sound that's right off the side of the highway. Is this like 51 comes west out of Tulsa, east out of Perry. Hey, it's kind of nice. So definitely be a comeback. Whether we're coming back from Texas or going down to Texas, kind of making a list of like comeback spots. So this is definitely one of them. Definitely one of them. I'm seeing that you guys can see my license plate up here. I don't know how to blur that out. Oh well. I really don't care. So yeah. Hopefully this makes it in one of my videos.